welcome to week 4 of our series, Subscribe Now. I'm Kyle, and I'm so excited to be here with you. And before we get started, I want you to check out this video of a really fun project that my family and I worked on this week.
All right, so we have our drawing paper, top to bottom, like this tall. We're going to draw a pigeon. Now, a pigeon is a cartoon. It's not a doodle. It's a drawing. So there's kind of a right way to do it. And a cartoon is easy. It's just a bunch of shapes put together in the right order. Kind of like writing your name is just a bunch of letters put together in the right order. And every time you're writing your name, you're making a cartoon. So let's start at the top of our page with a big letter O. Letter O, like in the word mow. Have you done your letter O? Yeah, okay. Draw another letter O on the inside of that. Now it looks like a donut. Okay. Now is the most important part of the drawing, where the eye goes. Because the eye is the window to the soul. If I'm drawing a character who's got a big smile, but really sad eyes, like that, I guess, they're still sad. So you put it in the middle, he's freaked out. Put it down, he's sad. I'm going to put mine up, because I'm going to make him cheeky today. Darken it in. Why am I darkening it in? Well, you always look at the darkest part of a drawing first. It's the most important part, and since the eye is the most important part, you should see that first. Now we're going to do the letter M or the letter O. Letter M, sideways, and you have a beak. All right, get ready. 2 lines going down. We're going to make funny sounds. Ready? Rup, rup. Did you say a rup or rup? Pretty sure you did. All right, let's do the 2 across for the comma. Now, you come to my favorite shape, because I invented it. It's the Mo Willems patented circangle. Now, a circangle is a circle that halfway through its life decides to become a triangle. Ready? Here we go. Oh, I'm a circle, I'm a circle, I'm a circle. Oh, it's so good to be a circle. I think I'd rather be a triangle. Boop. And it kind of looks like an ice cream cone, which is cool, that fell on the ground, which is sad, which grew a pigeon head, which is weird. All right, we're gonna do 2 more down here. The pigeon has legs. Okay, do 3 V's. Say va va boom. The first one goes sideways. Letter V, va. Letter V, va. Letter V, boom. It's starting to look like a pigeon. Now, are we done? No. Gotta make sure we write our name so that everybody knows that we drew it.
In today's Bible story, we're going to hear about one of the amazing ways Jesus got followers, otherwise known as disciples. Now, if Jesus were to have a YouTube channel, what do you think it would be called?
Here I am.
I like it. And what kind of videos do you think you would see on there?
Maybe some carpenter videos, maybe some cooking, because turn water into wine, or 5 loaves, 2 fish.
Yum.
Okay. What do you think the comments would say?
Oh, I think some people would really love him, and then those who don't know him, they might not say the nicest things.
Yeah.
The phrase "follow me" seems like an easy request. Yet, in today's Bible story, Simon Peter did not know his life would change forever with that one phrase. Simon Peter and his brother Andrew were fishermen, and fishing was a good job because it gave them money and food. But that day, Simon Peter wasn't catching any fish. And Jesus got into Simon Peter's boat and told Simon Peter to head out into deeper water and to put their nets in the water there. So let's take a second to watch to learn more.
Jesus got onto Simon Peter's boat and told Simon Peter to head out from the shore.
How come?
A lot of people were following Jesus and wanting to hear more of his teachings. Jesus used the boat as a place to teach from.
That's unusual.
Yes, but what was even more unusual is that after Jesus had finished speaking, he told Simon Peter to take the boat into deeper water and put their fishing nets in the water there. Simon Peter told Jesus he already tried that, but he would try again. And when he did, something amazing happened.
What happened?
Simon Peter's net caught so many fish that they had to ask for help from another boat. The nets got so heavy, they began to break, and both boats started to sink.
So Jesus knew where the fishes were?
Exactly. Simon Peter knew right away Jesus wasn't just any other man. Jesus had to be sent from God. Jesus told Simon that instead of fishing fish, he was going to fish for people now.
Do people live in the ocean too?
No, what Jesus meant was that once Simon became Jesus' disciple, he would go with Jesus to tell more people about God. It's kind of like fishing, but instead of using nets, they would use God's word.
Oh, I get it.
Simon Peter left everything and decided to follow Jesus. And so did his brother Andrew and his friends James and John. They followed Jesus from that day on for the rest of their lives.
In the story, the fishermen weren't catching any fish no matter what they tried. Then Jesus came along and was like, hey guys, just try this. Has that ever happened to you? Like when something isn't working and someone tells you to try something you already tried?
That's happened to me a lot. I have to be honest, I get annoyed when that happens. Simon Peter told Jesus he already tried putting out his nets, but he would try again. And when he did, a miracle happened. They caught so many fish that they had to ask for help from a nearby boat. The nets got so heavy that they began to break and both boats started to sink. Peter knew that this was impossible. Only someone who controls the seas can make something like this happen. Who could that be? That's right, God. What would you do if you saw a miracle happen in front of your eyes? Do you think you would drop everything and do as the person performing the miracle says?
That is exactly what Simon Peter did. He knew this was someone very special he had to follow. So when Jesus said, come follow me, I will make you fishers of men, Peter and Andrew dropped everything and followed Jesus. Do you think they knew what fishing for people meant? What do you think it means?
Whether or not they knew, the one thing they knew for sure is that Jesus was someone worth following. This week's big idea is Jesus wants us to follow him. Can you say that? Jesus wants us to follow him. Okay guys, so I have a bunch of stuff on the table here and I need you and Kyle's help to decide if it's gonna sink or float. So I have this big container of water and I'll tell you what I'm gonna put into it and you guys hold up a thumbs up if you think it's gonna float or a thumbs down if you think it's gonna sink. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. This wooden spoon.
Float.
All right, let's see. You guys agree? It floated. All right. This plastic orange.
Sink.
Sink. Nope, it floated. All right. This vegetable oil.
Float. Yep.
It
floats.
floated. This ice pack. Sink.
Oh.
It's floating. All right. This Elmer's glue bottle. Floating again. All right. This Play-Doh. It sunk. This jar of peanut butter. Sink. Get this other stuff out.
sink.
Sunk. All right, lastly, these goldfish.
Flip.
They're floating. How many fish do you think it took to sink the disciples' entire boat?
A ton.
A ton.
Soon after ducklings hatch, they follow the first object that they see. Scientists call this imprinting. Check out this video. And as we saw in this video, ducklings are able to know the difference between their mom and other ducks that look the same. Jesus did not need the disciples to fulfill Jesus' mission, but Jesus invited ordinary people like Simon Peter to follow and learn more from Jesus. Just like the duckling's mama wants the best life for her babies, Jesus wants us to follow him and have a new life.
All right, guys, we're gonna open up our Bibles and we're gonna go to 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verses 29 through 31. Brothers, this is what I mean. We do not have much time left. So, starting now, those who have wives should use their time to serve the Lord as if they have no wives. Those who are sad should live as though they are not sad. Those who are happy should live as if they are not happy. Those who buy things should live as if they own nothing. Those who use the things of the world should live as if those things are not important to them. You should live like this because this world, the way it is now, will soon be gone. This passage is a little strange, right? It makes it sound like the Apostle Paul is telling people to be unhappy, but that's not it at all. Paul is saying that because our lives are not forever, and we need to make each moment count and do things that are worthwhile. Things we eat, buy, wear, they will all go away eventually. What lasts is the good we do by sharing God's love and the story of Jesus. Peter and Andrew fished to survive each day, but Jesus wanted them to do more than catch fish. He wanted them to follow God and to help others do the same. Jesus wants us to follow him. What do you think it takes to follow Jesus? Do we need any special gear or to pass a special test? As a follower of Jesus, what can you do that would be more meaningful than some of the other things you do?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kyle and I've been fishing for followers on my YouTube channel. Speaking of fishing for followers, I'm going to share a story with you about two fishermen who weren't having such a good day and then kind of turned into a really cool day. So, two fishermen, brothers in the Bible, Simon Peter and Andrew, are out fishing one day trying to catch their fish, a job that they both knew how to do.
Can't get 'em.
And what they can make money at, and yet weren't catching any fish.
Nothing's biting.
Try to keep catching them.
I'm trying.
Okay. So then Jesus comes along and he gets into Simon Peter's boat.
Who are you?
I'm Jesus.
Oh,
Listen to me, Simon Peter. I want you to head out to deeper water and put your nets out there.
like out here?
A little deeper.
Okay, right out here.
Yes. Perfect. Now, go ahead and put your nets in now. So, as the story's going on, they're out there, and these fishermen can't catch all the fish. The nets are breaking. They're asking for help from other fishermen because they don't know what to do. They're going crazy. Look how big that net is. It's so full of fish.
It's too heavy.
And that's when they learn that Jesus is saying, if you follow me, I will make you fishers of people. Simon Peter knew that Jesus was someone special. And I want you to know something really cool too, is that Peter and Andrew dropped everything that day to go follow Jesus. Isn't that amazing? Look at all those fish that they caught. Because Jesus wants us to follow him.
If Jesus is God and can do anything, why do you think Jesus invited people to become disciples? Jesus told Simon Peter to become a disciple for Simon Peter's benefit, not Jesus's. When Simon Peter made the decision to follow Jesus, Jesus gave him a new life where he got to know, love, and serve God. So when we subscribe to Jesus, we get access to God, and that's why Jesus wants us to follow him.
John 14:6. Jesus answered, I am the way, and the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me.
Okay, let's try and slow that down. It's John 14:6. Jesus answered, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Great job. Can you practice that at home?
It's time to party. Sing along with us and do the motions with Kasaya. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No, 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 no turning back. Singing ah la 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 la, hallelujah. Ah la 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 la, hallelujah. Ah la 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 la, hallelujah. No turning back. Oh no, 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 no turning back. Though not go with me, still I will follow. Though not go with me, still I will follow. Though not go with me, still I will follow. No turning back. No, 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 no turning back. Singing ah la 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 la, hallelujah. Ah la 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 la, hallelujah. Ah la 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 la, hallelujah. No turning back. No, 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 no turning back. Would you come with me to follow Jesus? Would you come with me to follow Jesus? Would you come with me to follow Jesus? No turning back. Oh no, 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 no turning back. Singing ah la 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 la, hallelujah. Ah la 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 la, hallelujah. Ah la 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 la, hallelujah. No turning back. Oh no, 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 no turning back.
Okay, friends, now we're just gonna share a prayer together, and you can put your hands together if you want. You can keep your eyes open or closed, and that's okay. But if you can, just pray with me. Dear God, thank you so much for asking us to follow you. Help us follow you with more of our time and energy, even if it means we need to give up something we like to do. We know that it'll be worth it if it means following you and getting to know you better. Amen. Great job. Thanks so much for joining us this week, and we'll see you next week, week 5 of our series, Subscribe Now.
When Simon, we're gonna hear about one of the okay. In today's Bible story, we're gonna stop laughing.
2